And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live. It's Friday night. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live. Postgame, Giants, White Sox. Game one of the three-game series. Giants take the first one. They win 3-1. They are back in the win column. Man, hey, you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Why has everyone got @ symbols behind their names? A little bit different, man. I don't know what StreamYard has done, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. Again, it's good that the Giants won. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. No, sir. I do not partake. Folgers. That's all it is, man. Folgers, some sugar, a little bit of creamer. That's it, man. That's it. That's all I need, man. I don't need anything else. I don't need anything else. It's who I am. Anyways, Giants were able to get a win, which was badly needed after that horrible series against the Marlins. Hopefully that Marlins series doesn't come back and haunt the Giants when we get later in the season, man. My goodness, that one was tough. I did not like coming on the show the last two games. It was not fun. It wasn't. So, hey, they got the win today. They left some runners on. That's not good, but they scored enough, right? They scored enough. They win 3-1. and we're able to come out with a victory. All right, Fuji says, last night's show must have brought some good luck today. Hey, maybe, man. Who knows? Maybe it was the power of the great Chardal. That was great, by the way. For you, any of you who haven't seen that, go check out the short I put out there last night. Primo, man. Good stuff, man. President Posey, he's pretty confident. He's saying, I smell a winning streak. Yes, Carson Seymour was called up. I kind of saw that one coming. Yesterday, someone in the chat, who was it? Was it Crash? There was someone in the chat yesterday said that the starter was pulled from the River Cats game yesterday, and that name was Carson Seymour. So it seemed like there was some movement happening yesterday as far as Carson Seymour was concerned. And I kind of figured Jelly was going to get option. That was kind of, he went out there and he kind of laid an egg. And he was the guy. He was the guy that had to get sent down. Hey, that's part of the damn. That is part of being a big leaguer. Yes, Thevo Supremo. I have the form. I have the floor. Let me get that right. Much needed win, man. Guys, it's hard to read. I'm used to seeing who you guys are, but it's added all this stuff, and I don't even know what it means. I see the ats and I see all the YouTube. I think it's your guys' YouTube handle rather than just what you come in as your quote unquote name. So it's a little bit different. D-Shot! Paul says he was felt so good he bought himself an icy. There you go. Did you go to 7-Eleven, Paul? Go to 7-Eleven. Hey, man. Icies are freaking awesome, dude. I used to do that all the time. Go to the freaking 7-Eleven over there on Grant Line Road in Tracy. I don't know if it's still there. I used to get the icies all the time over there, man. Memories. Anyways, so it was great, man. It was, oh, you got it at Chevron. Hey, that's fine. Whatever. Icy is an icy. Giants are back to second in the NL West. Look at that, man. Come on. 4th of July hats this year remind me of the icies. They do. What is with that powder blue, man? What is up with that powder blue? They rebuilt the 7-Eleven. Wow. See? I'm going way back. Slurpees. Icies. Yeah, Slurpee. There you go. Slurpees are even better. Better than an icy, I think. Spike. No, man. No, Aaron. No, spike it. Just regular. Good to go, man. Good to go. All right, guys. Let's get into this, man. Let's break it down.
Now, today's Giants in Review on Giant Sports Talk Live.
All right, here we go. Again, Giants win 3-1. Giants improved 45-37. Chicago falls to 26-56. These are the teams that you're supposed to beat. Just like with the Miami Marlins, that was the team that you're supposed to beat. At the minimum, win the series. But let's not cry over spilled milk. The Giants started off with a series win. Giants scored 3 runs on 6 hits. Chicago 1 run on 7 hits. Roupp gets the win. It was a laborious effort. A laborious effort by young Landen Roupp, but he gets the win, sitting at a 3.4 ERA. That's okay. That's okay. Alexander gets the loss. Doval gets the save. He came in, was decent, right? Was decent. Let's take a look at the box score. Ramos led it off today. What'd you guys think of Ramos leading off? We'll talk about that. Tell me what you guys think about the lineup. Ramos leads it off, has 1 hit, 1 walk. Devers, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. A little bit rough, but hey, you can't always hit it every single day. He made up for it yesterday when he went 3 for 4, right? It's all good. Flores had a hit. He was batting cleanup. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Third. Yaz was batting cleanup. We'll talk about that. Had an RBI. Mr. Flores. Again, Flores coming through with a clutch double. Matt Williams put up the stop sign for Devers. I like to see that. I was like, don't send him. Come on, don't send him. Yeah. Life insurance, you're getting ahead of yourself. Come on, man. But anyways, Flores comes through, another RBI, big hit. Yastrzemski in the cleanup spot. 0-4. 1 walk and the 2 strikeouts. Adames, 0-4. Also drew a walk, but he was able to score a run on that triple by Bailey. We'll get into that in a little bit. Jung-Hoo Lee, 0-4. 4-2-3. 4-2-3. His woes are still here. Look at this. 0-4. Now he's batting at 248. What is going on with Jung-Hoo Lee? It's not good. Look at that. Christian Koss, a 2-hit game. Good for him, man. He was hitting the ball pretty damn hard. When he was making contact today, I was impressed. He was getting some solid contact. Look, that's fine. Look, is he the long-term answer? No, he's not the long-term answer. But hey, you know what? For what he's doing right now, I'm okay. I'm okay. At least he's out there doing something. He's just not a 0. So let's give some flowers to Christian Koss. Come on, man. Right? Got someone in there freaking doing something. I'm okay with that until the Giants decide to make a move, right? Come on. Bailey had a hit today. Look at that. And he had 2 RBIs, a big hit, a nice little line shot to right field, a low liner. Noda, I think that was his name, right? Noda? Something like that. Comes in, tries to dive forward for the ball. It goes by him, goes to the wall. And it was off to the races for Adames and Christian Koss. And yeah, it was nice. Nice 2-run triple. A 2-run triple by Patrick Bailey. So there we go, man. That was awesome. That was good to see. Coming through. Bottom of the lineup. Had 3 hits today. I'm okay with that. Wisely, look at that. And he got on base twice with 2 walks. So altogether, 7 through 9, you had 5 runners on base. That's getting it done. There you're setting it up for the top of your lineup. Unfortunately, the top of the lineup didn't come through. No RBIs except for Flores. And yeah, unfortunately, they just couldn't come through. But hey, it's baseball. 2 for 9 with runners in scoring position. Again, you don't like to see that. I want to see some more runs come across the damn plate. But it's a win, so it gets ignored. When they lose, then we put a microscope under them. Right? What's up, Eric? Giants to win. NHL draft is today. My Ducks got Roger McQueen. I don't even know. You're talking to the wrong person. I have absolutely no idea who is good or not good as far as prospects when it comes to the NHL. Sorry. Anyways, 2 for 9. Not getting it done. Adames, his 12th. But he also had a couple of defensive plays that were pretty decent during the game. Roupp went 5 1/3. Again, like I said, it was laborious. He wound up throwing in that 5 1/3. He threw 94 pitches. 94 pitches. Gave up 7 hits. Gave up quite a bit of hits. Only 1 run. It was not earned because of that error. Walked 2 and struck out 4. Had a lot of traffic. Lot of traffic. Aaron, I see. I'll get to that in a minute. It's pretty good. Walker came in for a 2/3. I was a little concerned. I was like, is this the guy we want to bring in with a 2-run lead? Had a balk. I was like, man, what is going on? But he got through it. Randy Rodriguez came in for the most part. You know, he was a little wild, almost hit the guy in the head. A little wild. Walked 1, but then was able to get 3 outs, allowed no runs. Tyler Rogers came in again, nice clean inning. And Doval, look at that, back to his old self. That was 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, gets the save, and the Giants win, guys. That's what I'm talking about, man. Come on. It's a win, and I'm happy. Getting tired of coming on here talking about losses. Aaron, what's up, man? Comes in, donates $2. Thank you, sir. Jung-Hoo Hee, grandson of Breaking Wind. Little fart clouds there. Okay. Little fart clouds. Nice, Aaron. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Oh, my gosh. Where are we at? We just, yeah, it's falling back down in order. Not surprised. Notice that it seems like a lot of us go to, what is it? Wait, and NorCal seems like a lot of us go to from Dan's to Eric. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. We're all doing the same damn thing, talking about Giants baseball. It's all good. Will Jung-Hoo Lee step it up? I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. I hope he does. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't. There's something definitely wrong. I don't know if he's fighting a nagging injury or what, but he's out there fielding the ball decently. I see him. He's running after the ball all over the place. He doesn't look like he's hurt. So I don't know, man. That's a good question. Maybe the league has adapted to him and he needs to adapt back. That's what you're supposed to do as a ball player, right? Game of adjustments, right? You hear that all the time. The league will adjust to you. It's your responsibility as a player to make sure that you're going to adjust back. But the guy continually hits at the second base. 4-2-3. Jung, 4-2-3 Lee. So it is what it is, man. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? He's got to keep going out there. Is it a slump? I don't know if it's a slump. Maybe that's who it is. I don't know, man. NorCal says Jung-Ho is a no for show. I know what you meant. You meant Jung-Ho. Or are you purposely saying Jang-Ho is a no for show? Is he a pull hitter? It's what it seems like to me. Mike, it's what it seems like to me. Everything's being pulled to the right side. You don't see him go to the left field very often. And when he does go to left field, usually it's just a pop up to the freaking shortstop or the left fielder. So I don't know, man. Brian says Jung-Hoo Lee hasn't adjusted in 2 months. That's very concerning. That's what he's getting paid for. I agree. 100%. Look, let's talk about the game. Look, Landen Roupp. He was able to get to 5 1/3. Again, he had a lot of traffic. But I'll tell you one thing, man. He didn't let it get to him. He had the bases, I think the Chicago White Sox had the bases loaded twice, right? If I'm not mistaken. And he was able to get out of it without giving up a run. That's pretty damn good, man. He got a huge double play. That was huge. I mean, right? Good on him. He was able to buckle down, bear down, if you will. And he was able to get it done, man. So he didn't allow any runs, right? 0 earned runs. I'm okay with that. Look, would I have liked to see a little bit of a cleaner game? Would I have liked to see him go into the 6th or 7th, considering he pitched 94 innings? Sure. But he got through it, right? That shows a little bit of something. That shows a little bit about his character. He's going to go out there and he's going to go take care of business. Even if he's on the ropes, man. That was nice. I enjoyed watching that because I was getting concerned, especially when he was loading the bases. I was like, what the hell's going on? But he got through it, man. He got through it. So, look, good on him because the Giants needed that. The Giants needed that. Look, because now I think tomorrow, right? Doesn't Robbie Ray go tomorrow? And that's huge because now, you feel good about Robbie Ray taking the mound tomorrow. Giants are in a good position to win the series. I want them to sweep. Look, you got to a certain extent. But if you win the series, hey, I'm fine with that. It's all good. Again, the hitting was a little bit weird. I'll tell you one thing the Giants did do. Holy crap. Let's look. How many walks did they draw? They drew 7 walks, guys. 7 walks. The Giants were taking a lot of pitches. They got into the bullpen of the Chicago White Sox. Granted, I think they threw out 4 guys, if I'm not mistaken. The Alexander guy, he went in like 2 or 3 innings. I guess that must have been his long guy. So they got into the bullpen early, which is good. Again, I like to see that. I like to see the Giants take pitches. Look, were they able to make the best of it throughout the game? Not so much. 2 for 9 with runners in scoring position. You're not taking advantage of those walks, those free passes. I wanted to see some more runs come across the plate. What's up, Eric? But hey, they got it. Yeah, I know. I hear you. But that was enough to get the win. Look, if they lost alive, well, then it's a different story. See, that's the tough part. You know, when you're a fan, it's easy to go, yeah, you know, they should have done this. And I agree. Yeah, they should have scored more runs. But ultimately, they came out with a win, and that's all we can ask for. Sometimes it isn't pretty. Sometimes they're not just freaking lopsided scores. Just isn't. So, hey, I'm fine. I'm fine with the win. Fernando, a dub is a dub. Yeah, well, there you go. Yep, exactly. As long as no one got hurt. Hey, was anyone else concerned when Devers was running to third base? My goodness. I thought he pulled a hammy, man. I was like, son of a bitch. What's up, Philip? Philip Coppola. What's up, Eric? Sonny Gray pitched a complete game shutout on only 89 pitches. Holy shit. Wow. Did he have a lot of strikeouts? I don't think he had a lot of strikeouts. Did he have a few? Sounds like he was pitching to contact maybe, huh? Let me know. Let me know, Philip. Let me know what his line score was. We'll take a look at it maybe. Again, Eddie's talking about Koss. I like what Koss did, man. Robbie, yes. I agree. Rob Iman, I'm sorry. I like what Koss has been doing, right? He hasn't been a total zero, man. He's taking care of business. I'm fine with it. Look, I was concerned when Schmidt went down. He's like, okay, what is going to happen here? But you know what? Koss has been doing pretty damn good. I can't complain. Is he the long-term answer? No, he's not the long-term answer. He just isn't. He just isn't. Correct, Joshua. I hear you. I hear you, Joshua. He doesn't have a droopy face attitude. Salsa. I don't know what that means, but that shit's pretty freaking awesome. That's awesome. Follow your own trail. What is up? Haven't seen you in the chat before. Welcome to the fraternity we call Giant Sports Talk Live. I love your little avatar there, man. That's awesome. Is that AI generated or did you do that yourself? Be honest. I'm rooting for Jung-Hoo Lee badly. So am I. I hope he turns it around. So do I. Look, man, I'm always rooting for the guys. I'm not sitting here saying I hope you suck so I could come on the show and just shit on you. That's not my intention. But yeah, I mean, come on. You want these guys to do well. You do, right? You're rooting for these guys. Come on. Come on. And when they don't get it done, well, we come on here and we talk about it. If they do well, we come on here and we talk about it. It's having fun, man. That's what it is. Just it's a conversation. Was I surprised about Jelly? No, was not surprised about Jelly. Giants should call about Alcantara. Yes, sir. Maybe 2 arms. Definitely 1 arm. Definitely 1 arm. Maybe 2. That might be asking much, but hey, why not? Why not? Ask for the moon. Brian says, Eric, did you see the article from the Bay that the third base coach issues might have to change coaches? Did not see that. Are they talking about sending Hallberg to third and Matt Williams to first? Is that what they're talking about? Maybe. Desolira. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that correct. Again, I love the avatar. It's awesome. Give guys a shot. You have to. All right, there you go. There you go. There you go. Right on. What are we talking about? It says NorCal says Koss is a minor leaguer. You could tell the pace is too fast for him. He's holding his own for now, but he will get exposed if you have to rely on him. No, I get it. Look, NorCal, I don't think he's not the long-term answer. He's just not, right? I'm not shitting on him. Look, I'm not shitting on him. I'm just saying, look, the guy or the Giants are in the thick of things. And if you're in the thick of things, I want some bona fide MLB players, good ones. Because the Giants are going to need that. If they have any intentions to make a deep run, and look, I don't have any doubt that that's what Buster Posey wants to do, right? Buster Posey wants to go out there and he wants to freaking win. And if that's the case, well, then you're going to have to go out there and you got to get some guys, man. You got to get some guys. And as a live center, there you go. Still need to get some more bats. You got to get some guys. Great point. We have 6 weeks to decide who's coming and going and who to trade and who we open our checkbook for. Not a lot of time to test out your farm boys, and we have a lot, and we have a lot of soon-to-be 5-pick guys who hasn't. Okay, that's okay. You're talking about Rule 5 guys. Yeah. Ryan O'Hearn to start for a bat. Ryan, hey, his bat's pretty good. I don't disagree with you. Is first base, but is first base what you need to do? Is that the position? I know he could play the outfield too. What are the chances the Manasian, forgive me, make a trade? Hey, who would you trade for? Follow your own trail. Who would you follow? Or who would you want to get from the Angels? Let me ask you that. They got some young guys, but are they willing to give up any guys? If you're talking about Mike Trout, please tell me you're not talking about Michael Trout. Please. I do not want Mike Trout. Please. No. Oh, Hoppy. You know who I like? Oh, shit. How did he do today? There's a guy that I was looking at, but the guy is young and he's got a lot of control. Hold on. Let's see how he did today. This will determine. Look, this is some high quality freaking research right here, guys. What the hell just happened? Ah. Try this. Give me a minute. Let's see how this guy did today. Did he do well? Come on. Never mind. Disregard. The guy sucks. Anyways. Oh, Hoppy. You know who's another guy? That Nito guy. The Nito. Ooh, but I don't think the Giants are going to get him, man. I don't know, man. Offensive pieces for pitchers. Well, the Giants need pitching as well, too. I don't see the A's. I don't see it, man. I don't see the A's working with the Giants. I could be wrong. Reed Detmeyers. That's interesting, Posey. That's interesting. They need a starting pitcher, though. Ooh, are they that? Oh, never mind. Did not know that. In that case, they will not be sellers. If you're that close, they're not going to be sellers. I don't think Angels are going to be a team. Look, I'm not going to go there. I don't think the Angels are going to be a team that they're going to be working with. Here's the problem. There's very few teams that are going to be moving anybody. Our Giants, come on, Mike. Does a bear shit in the woods? Mike, does a bear shit in the woods? Come on. Pirates are sellers, yes. The Marlins are going to be sellers, right? Washington? But the problem is for the most part, you usually don't get the young guys in those type of trade. Skeens for Eldridge, would you? Eldridge for Duran? No. I would trade Eldridge and Wisenhunt for Skeens. Woo, that would be something. Oh, he is no good. He's horribly defensive behind the plate. Okay. Desolaria. Forgive me if I mess up your name. Yeah, Eldridge is hurt right now, but come on. Someone will trade for him. Look, he's not MLB ready yet, Morcana. So you could trade him even if he's hurt. It's only a hamstring. It's not like something like a broken arm or anything like that. You could still trade because he's not going to come up this year anyways. Not even close enough for Skeens. No, it probably isn't. It probably isn't. It's gonna take a lot to get Skeens. And look, Pittsburgh has already come out. Look, I don't know, man. You know how it is. A team's gonna go out there and say, "Oh, they're not for sale." Lo and behold, you drop a pretty good offer in front of them, and you never know. Skubal. When's Skubal a free agent? Is it next year? I don't think it's next year. Is it the year after next? Can't remember. Luis Garcia. Oh, Luis Garcia. Yeah. Tom, I know. He could be a decent guy. Let's see what this guy does. Let me see. Hold on. Let me take a look at Luis Garcia. I just want to see where he is on his contract. Because if it's a really young guy and he's got a lot of control, that's going to be tough. Luis Garcia Jr. See? He's got this year, and then he's got 2 ARB years. He's got 2 arbitration years before he hits free agency. That's going to cost, man. It's going to cost to get someone like Luis. That's the problem. That's why I'm looking at Willie Castro. Willie Castro from the Minnesota Twins. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he is a free agent next year. Let me look. I'm almost positive. Willie Castro. Hold on. Willie Castro, free agent next year. He could be got. Willie Castro could be got. Would you guys be happy with him? I've brought him up a few times on the show. Would you guys like Willie Castro? The Guardians, they got some good bullpen arms, but we need a starting pitcher, man. We need a starting pitcher. We need to start looking at that. What is up, Fossey? Tongue and death grip. What's up, Fossey? You're 5 beers in. Holy crap, man. How many fingers am I holding up? Good Lord, Fossey. Moderation, man. Drink some water. Better yet, have a cup of coffee. How about Fidel? Tyler Malley. No, what are you talking about? Tyler Malley? I guess he's having a decent year in Texas, right? O'Neal Cruz, there's no way. Oh, hold on. Oof. Did I hear Will Clark talking trash about today's low batting? No, I didn't. I bet you it's a dandy. I bet you it's a dandy. Chardon. Yes, you could buy squares. Absolutely. You were supposed to buy some last night. There you go, Fossey. Hey, man. I got to take care of my people. I want to make sure you're okay. Right? Oh my, tossing. Look, I almost said it. Jelly. O'Neal Cruz, he's got a hell of a bat. I'll tell you that. He's got a hell of a bat. Dodgers, look at this. Stop motion hooray. Dodgers win 6 in a row. Well, whoopity-doo. Hey, Dodgers doing Dodger things. See what happens when we get to the playoffs. Let's see what happens. Yes, Joe needed to win. Huh. Yes, glad that Doval showed up. Right on. What is up, Joe Schmo? Division is starting to feel out of reach for the Giants. Well, yeah. I mean, it was kind of a it was a reach anyways, right? It was a little bit of a reach. A little bit of a reach in talking about the division. But hey, why not? That's still a goal. Right? That's the point, Alive. The goal should always be to win the division. And if you can't, if you make it into the wild card, so be it. I don't want the goal to be, let's just make it into the wild card. Let's just make it into the wild card. I don't like that. We're going to go for the division. But if we can't, well, then we got the wild card. But we're going for the division. Not this. I want to get the wild card. Bad attitude. That's a bad attitude. Bad attitude. What's up, Dylan? Dylan. If you know what if you're a Predator fan, Dylan, if you're a Predator fan, you know what I'm talking about. Dylan, you son of a bitch. It's from a movie. I'm not calling you a son of a bitch. It's a movie. Giants love winning ugly. Yes, they do. But it's a win. It's a win, man. Hey, take that win. Keep it close to your chest. Give it a little pet. Pamper it. You got to love the wins, man. You got to love the wins. And exactly, it's what I'm talking about. You aim high. You always got to aim high, Joe. Right? That's what you got to do. Come on, man. They got you pushing pencils. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mustache May. Oh my God. Dude, it will be. I look like a damn Civil War general. That's what I look like. It can get pretty damn gnarly. A Tyrannosaurus Rex, yeah. Salsa. Buried in there than an Alabama tick. Yep. Right. What's up, Fuji? Another $2. What if Dom played first? Devers DH, Flora pinch hits. It's fine. I'm fine with that. I think Flores, his best weapon is coming off the bench. Now, today, he had a key hit. Look, there's going to be times in a game where he's going to come up and he's going to give you a quality. Well, what am I saying? He's always gives you a quality at bat, but there's going to be a time in a game where you need that hit. And more times than not, he comes through with that hit. That's why I like him as a weapon coming off the bench, man. I love it. But the problem is the Giants are so thin in the lineup, they have to play him almost every day. That's a problem. That's why the Giants got to go get a bat. That's why the Giants need to go get another starting pitcher. That's why the Giants need to get Matt Chapman back as soon as possible. Look, man, I tell you, they have to. They have to. But to answer your question, Fuji, I like that. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Now, is Dom going to be the long-term answer at first base? I don't know. Maybe you go get an O'Hearn. To be okay, let's do this then. Let me do a damn. Hold on. Let me do a poll. Okay, let's see what you guys think. Oh, don't be a... There we go. All right, I got a pull out there. Man, dude. There you go, Fossey. Bryce is not coming up this year. I don't see him coming up this year. He's going to miss too much time. Look, they said he's going to be out 3 to 4 weeks. And when you're out 3 to 4 weeks, usually for a hamstring, it's going to be longer than that. I would say a month and a half. Month and a half. Flores is killing it today at first. Yeah, he made some good picks today at first base. Dylan, 100%. 100%. There you go. See, it's catching on. 4-2-3. 4-2-3. That is Glenn's channel. Northern California Sports and Entertainment. That is Glenn's channel. Yes, you can buy squares, Shardall. Do you need the QR code? Yes or no, Shardall? Do you need the QR code? Devers is game to play. He is game to play first, but answer the question here. Would you rather, for the rest of the year, would you rather him play bat DH, have O'Hearn at first, and then have Flores come off the bench? Right? Doesn't that lengthen your lineup? If you got both Chapman back, hey, look at this. Let's talk about this. Let's go around the horn, so to speak. Third base, you got Chapman. Shortstop, you got Adames. Second base, you got Schmidt. First base, you got O'Hearn. Left field, you got Ramos. Center field, you got Lee. And right field, well, yes. unless you get an outfielder. Are you okay with that? And of course, behind the dish is Bailey. That's pretty good, no? Isn't that a pretty damn good? And of course, you got Devers as DH. Come on, let's talk about that. Hold on. Let me bring up this damn QR code for Chardall, and then let's talk about this. There you go, Chardall. Chardall, there is the QR code. And guys, what are we talking about here? I'll run the ad here in a little bit. We are doing a fundraiser for a young woman who is battling cancer. Okay. All proceeds are going to go to help her with the cost of treating that cancer and just everyday expenses. We're selling 100 squares at $20 a square, where you get the and if your number is picked during the drawing, you will win 4 front row tickets right next to the Giants dugout to one of 2 games. All right. There you go. We'll get into that later. There you go, Chardall. All right. That should be enough for you to get it. Let me do this. Let me bring up Word. Times New Roman. Always go Times New Roman. Can't help it. It's just a habit. Okay. Let's talk about this. I'm just going to throw names up there, guys. And I already know I'm missing freaking Lee, but whatever. Don't care. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of that lineup? Look, I just put the names in there. I'm not putting them in any specific order. You guys like that lineup or not so much? Who here is impressed with Adames? Not me. Not right now. Follow your own trail? Not me. No, sir. Not right now. He needs to do more. And I think he understands he needs to do more. Matos instead of Yaz, that's fine. But I think this is what, and you know what? It's probably, well, maybe. No, I don't think you're going to do that. I think, you know what I think? I think Matos is going to be trade bait. That's what I think. Flores will be coming off the bench. Flores will come off the bench. Look, do you think the Giants can get 2 bats? Honestly, do you think so? Do you see the Giants moving off of Mike Yastrzemski? I don't know. I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. I don't know what the organization would do. Yeah. Yaz has look, his glove is fantastic. His glove is fantastic. Yaz, perfect for bench. I agree, Joe. But who? 2 good bats, not just bad. They got to be good, turd. I'm not look, I'm not looking to. If you're going for it, they got to be good. Because the Giants need a starting pitcher too, guys. Let's not forget. Yes, for O'Neill. Right, PMG. Chardall, you came on the show yesterday, sir. Don't trade Wisenhunt or Bryce. I would trade Wisenhunt. But it depends. What's up, Cole? What's up, dude? Birdsong or Verlander has got to go. Ooh, Anthony. Wow. Kind of like that lineup, right? It's not too bad. Gives it some length. You're not going to get Framber Valdez. The Houston's in the middle of things, man. You're going to have to get teams that are out of it. I like it. I think that would be fun. All right, let's take a look at the poll. 36 votes in. Would you like O'Hearn at first base, Devers at DH, Flores off the bench? 68% of you who voted. 68% say yes. 30% say no. Okay. Cole, do I think Devers will transition to first base this season or going into next season so he has enough time to work on a position? Yes. I think I'd rather do it next year, to be honest with you, Cole. I'd rather do it next year than this year. Why stick him in a position that he hasn't played before at the big league level in the middle of a run? To me, that seems like you're not setting him up for success. That's me. I think you're setting him up you're not setting him up for success if you're trying to throw him at first. Yes, I understand. He's saying the right things. Yeah, I'll play first base. I get it. And if you put him out there, I think he would go out there and he would do it. But how good is it going to be? I don't know. I don't like it. I'd rather just keep him as a DH. Right, exactly. Why mess up anything right at this particular time? There's no reason to do that. He has all of spring training. Exactly. $20. $20 a square, Chardol. All right, it's better time than never. Here, guys. This is what I was talking about. Here is the little promo we got for these squares. Take a listen.
Giant Sports Talk Live and the NorCal Sports Network have teamed up to give back to the community. We ask for your support as we aid in Haley Busby's fight for life in her battle with liver cancer. To take part in this fundraiser, you can purchase an entry for just $20, and the winner receives 4 front row dugout seats at Oracle Park for your choice of an August 8th game versus the Washington Nationals or the August 29th game when the Giants host the Baltimore Orioles. The winner will also get an on-field experience on game day and attend batting practice. So secure your entry now, as eligibility is limited. Draw date to be determined. The Busby family, Giant Sports Talk Live, and the NorCal Sports Network thank you for your participation and contribution to this worthwhile event, covering the San Francisco Giants and giving back to those in need in 2025. Giant Sports Talk Live and the NorCal Sports Network.
All right, there we go. Again, guys, if you guys are so inclined and you got $20 laying around, you want to help out a great cause, just let me know. I'll throw up the QR code. We got QR codes for Venmo and for Zelle. Put in what number you would like to have if it's available, and we'll go from there. Again, a chance to win 4 front row tickets. Your name goes on the scoreboard. Get to go on the field for batting practice, and you got 2 dinners paid for. Whether you like Mexican or Italian, you got $50 of your meal covered. And plus, if you go to Tommy's, it's a free pitcher of margaritas as well. So you guys are going to get hooked up, so to speak. All right. What do we got here? O'Hearn, please. Yeah, O'Hearn. But you know how many, the problem is how many people are going to be going after said O'Hearn. Diamondbacks. You know who else might be on the move is Josh Naylor. Josh Naylor would also here. Let's take a look, guys. Trading within the division's tough, but man, I don't know because he's a free agent. Mm-hmm. Okay. Almost there, guys. Wow. Josh Naylor on the right, Ryan O'Hearn on the left. Whew. 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 Yeah, Aaron, I know. I got to get on it. Look at that. Games played. Josh Naylor's got a few more plate appearances. Got more hits. Power's about the same. A lot more RBIs for Josh Naylor, again, because guys are on base ahead of him. Baltimore's been horrible. He's got 10 stolen bases. Josh Naylor has 10 stolen bases. Josh Naylor has 10 stolen bases. Is there even a Giant that has 10 stolen bases right now? No way, dude. Seriously? Josh Naylor has 10 stolen bases. Batting 307, the on-base percentage, a little bit more for O'Hearn. Slugging, they're all similar. All of them are similar. Talking about the offensive numbers between O'Hearn and Naylor. Naylor has 10 stolen bases. Holy shit. And you probably are correct. You probably are correct. Don Capo Posey, better known as President Posey or Grand Admiral Shanahan, right? I think you're the same one, right? Holy crap, dude. I like Josh Naylor. I like his attitude, man. He wants to win, right? He wants to go out there and he wants to win. Taylor Ward. Let's add Taylor Ward to the mix. See where he compares. No, I'm not getting Taylor Ward. We're not doing reclamation projects. We're not doing experiments. I want legitimate guys. Legitimate guys. I don't want Taylor Ward. No. I'd rather have Yaz. I don't care. I don't care about the home runs. How many times does he strike out? Look at his on base. He either hits a home run or he strikes out. I guarantee you that's probably what it is, right? He's a home run hitter or he strikes out. No, on Ward, I am not. I'm not about just all power. Hell no, do I want Taylor Ward. D-shot. Good Lord, man. No on Taylor Ward. I'm sorry. Can't do it, man. Rooker, what's up, booty? Would they trade? Let's take a look. Would they trade Rooker? Would the A's trade Rooker? They just signed him to a long-term, right? What's his first name? What's Rooker's? Hold on. Maybe they'll show it to me here. Hold on. Brent. By the way, Booty, we won. We won today. Woohoo! Ooh. 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 Okay. Okay, now we're cooking. I could do that. 362 plate appearances, got 88 hits, 16 jacks, 2 stolen bases, 272, 348 on base. So he's got a discerning eye. Yeah, man. 100%, dude. 100%. Wizenhunt and another prospect. 100%. 100% because it's long term, man. Right? Didn't he sign a 5-year extension? Was it 5? Now talk to my guys. Yeah, there we go. Let's get our people talking, right? Let's get our people talking. 3 years. Okay, I'll take it. Wow. How about you guys? Would you do that? Would you go out there and trade for Brent Rooker? Luciano and McRae are outfielders. I'd trade them both. Trade them both with Wizenhunt. and get Brett Rooker. But it's only 3 years. How old is he? Hold on. How old is he? He's 30. And you only have him for 3 years. He's only 30. He's 30. Okay, so you'll have him to his 35. No? You don't think so? Wow. You guys are tough, man. Look, here's the thing, guys. With free agency, in free agency, you're not going to get guys at below the age of 30. That's just the way it is because team control, man. Right? Doesn't a club have control over a player for 6 years? Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. No. Look, Matos, I like Matos, but he's proven. Rooker is proven. Matos is not. Do I want to see Matos? Yes, I do. But come on, if you get a chance to get Brett Rooker, I would do it. I would do it, man. Because you're in win now. Oh, no, come on. Come on. Come on. That's a little bit much, no. That's a little bit much. Right? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Only person I'll accept over Matos in right field is Kyle Tucker. Oh, man, dude. Woo! Wow. Man, I like Brett Rooker, man. I get you. I hear you. Matos is your guy. I get it. Where would you play him? Who? Brett Rooker? Right field. Brett Rooker? There is your new right fielder. 100%. Your new right fielder. Now playing right field for your San Francisco Giants, Brent Rooker. Hell yeah. and yes to the bench. Yes, Joe. Yes, sir. Oh, gosh. Okay, here. Let's do another poll. Another poll. Holy crap. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Whoo. Whoo. I don't know, man. That's a big ask, guys. It's a big ask. I got a new poll out there, guys. You guys tell me what you think. It's a bit much. The question is it possible to trade for either O'Hearn and Naylor, Rooker, and a starting pitcher? O'Hearn and Naylor will not cost that much because they're going to both be free agents next year. So the asking price for them shouldn't be astronomical. Rooker, that could be a bit of an ask, and a starting pitcher can be a bit of an ask. That's a lot, man. I don't know. All right, have a good one, LD. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Yeah, we're going to have to choose. That's what I'm thinking, right? You're gonna have to pick and choose. What if you took on Rooker's entire contract? I've seen that before. Rooker and Devers? Okay, would you guys? Okay. Okay. Let's change it up. You just got me thinking. Booney, what would I do without you, man? Here we go. There you go. New poll. Smith at first base, Rooker in right field, and a starting pitcher. Will that suffice? How about that? How about that? Would you be okay with that? So your trade deadline will be getting Rooker and a starting pitcher. And you keep Smith at first base. What do you think? Let me get rid of this one. Would you be okay with that? Will that suffice? Starting pitcher, Rooker in right field. Brent, what's up? Need to get the hitting coach out, he says. They won today. I don't think they'll ask for Eldridge. Not if you take on their contract. Right? If you take on their contract, it will not require Eldridge. They got freaking Devers because they took on a contract. Would that happen again? Nah, probably not. But that just goes to show you, if you take on a portion of the contract, you don't have to give up as much in prospects. If the A's are going to pay for everything, well, then yes, they'll be asking for guys like Eldridge. Wasteland Studios. Thank you, sir. Man, haven't seen you in a while. What you been up to, Wasteland Studios? You've been a stranger. I haven't seen you, man. All right, I don't need that no more. So where are we at? Yes. Okay. Got a few votes in there. It's fine. Don't need that. Tired of Melvin changing the lineups all the time. Yeah, he does that often, doesn't he? Does that often. And here we thought it was Farhan changing the lineups last year. Maybe it was Melvin. Right? Maybe we blamed Farhan. Look, don't like Farhan. I'm not saying that I like Farhan. What I'm saying is maybe this was Melvin setting up the lineup last year, because I don't like the constant changing either. I don't. Set your lineup and just go. Period. Hmm. 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 Hey, right on, man. Good on you. Good on you. Yeah. Hey, the Giants got to win today, so hallelujah, man. That Marlins series was wearing on me, to say the least. Yeah, it. Don't get me wrong. It would be an ask. It would be an ask. By Victor, what'd you say, man? Hold on. Where did I miss you here? Ramos, Devers, Rooker, Eldridge, Chapman, Schmidt. Don't forget Adames. Don't forget Adames. That's pretty good, man. By Victor, that's pretty damn good. Ramos, Devers, Rooker, Eldridge, Chapman, Schmidt, Adames, Bailey, Lee. It's pretty good, man. Again, if they could get that done, that's going to be a big ask. That's going to be a big ask. Big ask. The D-backs lost to the freaking Marlins. What is the Marlins doing, dude? Whew. Wow, man. Oh, 100%. It would have he would have never taken on the entire contract. And to be honest with you, Salsa, would you think that the ownership would have allowed him to take on the entire contract? If Farhan went to ownership group and said, "Hey, we could get him if we take on his entire contract," do you think they give him the green light? $78 million through 2030 for Rooker. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Not at all, man. That's like what, around 15, something like that? 15 a year, somewhere around there? Yeah, 15 and a half, man. 15 and a half million for Rooker for 5 more years? I'd take it. I'll take it, man. What's up, Robbie? Yeah, I know you're in San Jose today, huh? Nice. Low A. Padres lost tonight. Good. Good. Matter of fact, let's take a look at that real quick. Let's take a look at the standings, man. I know it's early, but whatever. It's fun. There we go. Giants in second place, 6.5 out from the dreaded Dodgers. Run differential. Woo-wee. Remember, not that long ago it was at 45. Now it's sitting at freaking 36. Dodgers 90. 5 in a row. Well, I think it's 6 in a row now. They won today. It did it update? Yeah, it did update. No, then it's 5 in a row. Someone came in and saying they won 6. I think that's wrong. I think it's 5, right? So there we are, second place, NL West. Only 6.5. It's not buried, right? You're not buried. Still pretty good. Come on. Let's look at the wild card. Giants, third wild card currently. But look, doesn't mean nothing. It's going to be tight, though. You got Arizona. Again, Braves haven't really budged. They've been sitting around 7.5. But you got Arizona, Cincinnati, Cardinals, Padres, Giants, Brewers, Mets. These are the teams that you're looking at for trades, guys. Even though the Marlins, I don't know. We'll see. Rockies, Pirates, Nationals, Marlins, Braves. D-backs may be trading. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out in about, 4 weeks? 4 or 5 weeks. In American League. Oh, my God. It's a free-for-all. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, possibly 10. We'll just say 9. 9 teams in the hunt for 3 spots. Boy, it's not going to be easy, guys. It's not going to be easy. Because there's going to be other teams that are going to be giving up a lot. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what kind of magic Buster Posey can pull here. Because the Giants, they do, right? They need another bat. They need a starting pitcher if they really want to contend here. Got a lot of teams. They're going to be, looks like there's going to be a lot more buyers than sellers. Whew. Wow. Dodgers Kim is better than Jung-Hoo Lee. Wow. Darren, what's up, man? Says we cannot afford these losses to under 500 teams going further. I agree. You got to make, you got to get series wins against teams that are under 500, man. 100%, dude. 100%. Cannot be losing series, and you can't be getting swept by teams under 500. 100%. That's where you got to stock up your wins, man. Every win, hell yeah, man. Absolutely. At this time of the year, yeah. Look, it's time to start getting a lot of wins. If you want to be competing for the division and or the wild card, take care of business against the shitty teams, man. Yeah, I've already made my voices heard on Verlander. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. We'll be back at it again tomorrow around 8:30, somewhere around there. Glenn should be back. He is traveling to San Francisco, so he will be live with us tomorrow from the city. So we'll be back here, like I said, around 8:30 or so, somewhere around there, and we'll do it all over again tomorrow. Hold on, let's do that real quick before I get out of here. Robbie Ray going up against Adrian Hauser. Who is Adrian Hauser? Here, let's show you. Adrian Hauser, so far, he is 2-2 on the year, a 2.2 ERA, 26 strikeouts, 1.2 whip. So we'll see what he does. I mean, that's not good. Looks like he's pitching the ball pretty well. So let's see what Adrian Hauser does for the White Sox. But again, Giants got Robbie Ray going tomorrow. So, look, come on, guys. Robbie Ray, man. Let's go. Take care of business. Let's get the series win tomorrow. What time is the game tomorrow? I think it's the same. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. It might be an afternoon game. But we'll be coming on in the evening time. So, schedule tomorrow, Saturday. 1:10 p.m. start. 1:10 p.m. start. So it'll be an afternoon game in Chicago. But we'll come on here around, like I said, around 8:30-ish, somewhere around there. And we'll do it all over again. All right, come on. Giants tomorrow. They got to get that win. Get the series win. Get the series win out of your system and try to go for that sweep on Sunday. We got to do it, man. These are the teams that we got to go out there and beat. Come on, let's go. Let's get back into this. All right, guys, enjoy your Friday night, and we will be back here tomorrow night after Giants and White Sox game 2. All right, guys, enjoy your weekend. Be good, and we'll see you tomorrow. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.